scream, cry. She was so used to the sound of bombs. She was so used to it. In fact, she was just singing. I remember she was singing some American song about white Christmas. I mean, now I know it's just capitalistic, nostalgic exploitation of their love of profit and commodities. But at the time, I didn't know the words. I thought it was about home and snow. Just, I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, just like a white snow. We Berliners have been longing for our home for a long time, even while living in it. I listened to my Thisbe sing and I pretended. All that was falling was snow. Snow. I thought this little girl was absolutely crazy, and I thought she would help us survive somehow. She could turn shrapnel into snow. Thisbe sang before she could talk, and after the war, she didn't talk that much. Not to me, at least. She watched. She watched through her windows as she cleaned. She watched life, didn't live it. When we survived all that, a world war, I thought all was clear. My baby would live. I was wrong. I was wrong. And then, when she finally chose a path, chose to live her life, she chose to live it in that way. I didn't raise her to be some deviant. Those bombs must have knocked something loose in her brain. And then, that woman made her go and kill herself too. I can never forgive that. You survived all these wars, my child. But you did survive yourself.
You said I was better off dead.
I never said that.
It was practically your slogan.
Oh, every time I look at you, all I see is you naked with her. Disgusting what you chose to do with your life.
I chose to end my life.
I gave you that life. You had no right to take it away.
No. Mom, in your precious East Berlin, it was the only right I had left. Gray. You wouldn't think it would make me so happy to see my hair turn gray, but it does. You see, there was always something about me that felt flimsy, I was born into a world that was trying to kill me, and ever since then, everything, every little thing felt like too much. I survived the Battle of Berlin. I survived my mother. I survived the feeling anyone could be Stasi watching your every move. So you don't move. I even survived the maddening experience of being in love with someone who lives in the very same city as you and not being able to be with them. But I always felt that that death I might have had was still following me. And scariest of all, that death was me. So so I was happy when my hair turned gray. I had at least made it to be this old. But, as your capitalist heroes like to say, what separates the winners from the losers is how each person reacts to each new twist of fate.
Oh no. Did she say fate?
Oh no, she didn't.
Girls are always blaming us.
Oh, the fates made me do it. It wasn't my bad decision-making or the 3 lines of blow I did alone in my room at 3 a.m. that made me my glow-in-the-dark home candy kid on the Home Shopping Network. No!
It was the fates.
Thisbe was just expressing how she felt. I'm just saying. Do these mortals think we're controlling this? Are we the ones throwing a tantrum and then building a 96-mile wall because nobody wants to hang out with us? Nobody does want to hang out with us. Maybe we should build a wall.
Remember the one time Apollo wanted to hang out with us?
You do love your whiskey sours, Atropos.
I still can't believe he got me to cut the dude's wife's life instead of Admetus himself. Ugh, the paperwork to make up for that one. Never drink and knit, friends.
Can you knit a wall? I'd really like to have friends. Oh, other than you fine ladies, of course. I too would like to diversify my friend group. But all the gods are such narcissists.
Actually, Narcissus was a demigod.
And the mortals are afraid of us when they should be afraid of themselves. But that's exactly what Thisbe is saying. She was afraid of herself. Couldn't we do something to save them?
Are you insane?
We measure out the amount of thread. We weave it together.
And we cut it to the exact amount of life that they are given.
Don't be mistaken, Lachesis. We are not artisans.
This is life's little sweatshop.
What if we just added an extra stitch? One life together for Pyramus and Thisbe.
You did it.
Just hypothetically. Oh, shit! That's why Zeus is doing an internal review.
God, he can stick that lightning bolt where it don't shine.
It would still shine, right? It's a lightning bolt. The chases, shut up. Do you know how many lives we have to keep up with weaving these days? 6, going on 8 billion. And these mortals are just going to keep breeding too, especially those ones in Portland coming up in 2 decades. Those wives will do prehistoric yoga and drink probiotic martinis. They're just going to start breeding like free-range rabbits, and we will need to have their lifelines ready, so Atropos, get balling. And Lachesis, don't even think. About it? No.